Hi everyone and welcome to Paultons Park. I've come to take a look at Valgard, round with the Vikings construction. Yeah, I've not been here for a few months. Yeah, I come straight over. It's about 10 AM on the dot actually at Paultons Park on Halloween, the time of recording. But yeah, we started here by the construction wall. I thought I'd get straight to it. No point in a long intro, but yeah, Valgard, round with the Vikings, got a lot going on here. You've got a Drakon, obviously the Gursar Eurofighter. Yeah, we're going to take a closer look in a minute, but yeah, Drakon and the Gursar Eurofighter, then you got the world swing called Wild Swing, I think it's some sort of Nordic pronunciation, so I could be butchering it, but yeah, I've always loved how they themed this. But yeah, I think that one's upside down. Look at the logo. But yeah, just have a quick look at this before we get into detail on the different attractions. But yeah, it's all been moved back, hasn't it? You used to be able to walk down there and see some of the building. Just a quick look at that. But yeah, apparently there's this spot around here. A staff member told me about a spot around there that you could really get a close look at the coaster at Drakon. Yeah, it's a big deal for Paultons Park. It is the first inverted coaster. So yeah, we're going to take a look around here. Start with Drakon, maybe see where the art swing is. I'm not entirely sure where the art engineering swing is. And I should really call it by his name, but you know me and my pronunciations. So yeah, we're going to start around here. I think this is the spot he was on about. It's very off the cuff this update is. Wasn't really planned, but might as well have a look. So yeah, I'm going to try and zoom in a bit. And of course you got what used to be Cobra, it's now going to be Raven. And they're going to paint it brown with the support orts and I think it's green track. They've also got a bit of primer on some of the track over there. It's not fully complete, and you can see. I wonder if I can get a better spot. I think this was a bit of track I saw while I was wearing the holding area. It looks like it's an inverted part. As you can see, it looks like it's upside down there, just after the people. Yeah, it's quite windy, so maybe they haven't wait for locals in the wind. I'm really interested to see what the inversions feel like. I know it's a Gursar Eurofighter. I've been on Solar Eye, but this is Paultons Park. It's all different. Will it be profiled differently for the target audience? Will it be really intense? But they can be intense Gursars, so yeah. You could have two Gursars next to each other with Raven there. And I must say, I love the Raven artwork, and now seeing it in person, it's not very good lighting here at the moment. I'll try and get a better angle somewhere out in the rest of the park, but yeah. It's a shame I can't get any closer. I might have to go outside into the car park to the left. But yeah, look at it. The support was there. I think you got one support there, my finger in the shot. Support there, you got supporters here. I don't know if it goes between Cobra and any buildings or anything, but look, I've just seen the brake run. And then you got the final turn into the brake run there. And there's the station building to my right. Oh, they're installing. Is that a torque wrench? I'm not sure if that's a torque wrench they're using there. But I could just stand here for ages having a look. They may not really be moving there, but it's a coaster. I love coasters. It's so exciting for this park. They're advancing so much. This park needed retheming, and with plans to I'm not to say plans to install, but plans to introduce some Viking themed accommodation around this area of the park as well, with its own entrance. That'd be brilliant. But yeah, like I said, I could stand here for ages and just watch. I'm just like geeking out really. I'm sure a lot of other people like doing that, but yeah, I'm hoping you can get around to the back of the park there, but it may be all blocked off. But look at the design on the building. I wish it was a summer's day so you could see it. Opening day should be better next May 16th. Yeah, I hope that's the opening day anyway. So yeah, I'm going to walk around a bit around the park and see if I can get some better views. And I mentioned it plenty of times before, I just love how parks theme their construction walls. Some parks just leave it blank. Give people something to look at. Sorry, I can't get my words out. It's early morning. Yeah, I just love this artwork. I can't remember if they do intertwine or not. As you can see, what used to be Cobra and now Raven. I'm going to keep saying that, so I can't help myself. Look at all that red twisty track. It doesn't seem like a Paultons ride, but it is. But I'm not a massive fan of the choice of ride. Gursar Eurofighter, but maybe it's cheaper. Is it safer for the park? In terms of is the ride safe, but is it just they can't really take a risk on something else like a Vacome? That might be more expensive. But yeah, just look at the buildings. Yeah, you've probably already seen this, but I just love the green and red. It just works so well, doesn't it? And it's amazing what a fresh coat of paint can do. Have another quick look. I'm sure we can go and get a better view out and by flat of the terrace at all. Yeah, hopefully we actually see some more track width in this store. But yeah, I remember walking through here. Used to be able to walk through here all the way down. I think it was down here, just down there. The other side of the station to Drakon. I just love that logo as well. I hope they use that logo at the opening and more with the marketing as well. Yeah, I'm trying to get a better view for the fence. Yeah, just look at it. Sorry about the green bar there, but look at the station on the top of the building there, all the theming, the artwork. Yeah. Just being nosy, aren't I? I can't help myself. Yeah, I think you're blocked up around here by this way. You have to walk around this way now. It's alright. Oh, what's this? You can see something there, just by the tree there. Something's wrapped it up. Yeah, really looking forward to that massive crane on site. Luckily, I think they got that installed, that piece of track installed before the wind picked up. And then here is the old swing. The art engineering world swing. You can see someone working on the one of the arms there. Look at the theming on it though. The quality's gonna be a bit bad, but yeah, look at that. Look at the arm, the actual bar it rotates around as well. I don't know if you can see it. I've zoomed in all the way, so it's a bit grainy, but all the detail there. Looks like maybe a barrel on this each side there. I'm not entirely sure, but even the top of the arms. I just love the design of it. It's not too thick. It's just. I've never actually ridden a wild swing, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Someone's obviously working on the mechanism there to get that all programmed. They've got plenty of time. We've got about 7 months till it opens. I reckon it's mainly going to be the theming, so yeah, try and get a better view of the building here, a little bit closer. Little scaffolding there. I cannot wait to hear the music as well. I don't think we've heard any so far, but I know they're going to knock it out of the park. But yeah, just look at that. I think it's mainly the bottom of the building there. I wonder if they've got any of the station tracking installed, because you saw that breaker on there with those I don't know, they stator fins? Is that what they call them? But yeah, it's so interesting, isn't it, really? I can't ever stop looking at them. I wonder if they're going to do anything about this. I'm not sure if they did have any plans for this area. I know they got rid of the log flume here. They still got a couple of kids ride around there, the digger rides. I'm hoping they do something about it, because it just doesn't seem right. When this is all finished, yeah, it's all going to be Viking themed, isn't it? And I still can't get over that logo being upside down. Maybe pedantic. Oh, look at that. Before I move round to Lost Kingdom, I'm going to zoom in a bit more. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the red track round by the crane there. It's such a good theme, isn't it? The brown and red works great. On its own, brown is not really a great colour. But yeah, they work so well, and especially with the green over there. Again, it's not the perfect day to look at the track and get good pictures. It looks kind of dark, really dark from this angle. But yeah, a Cobra looks fantastic. I even like, I'm not gonna lie, I even like the white, that primer coat on Cobra. I'd be happy with that if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We know it's going to be great. It needed this area freshened up, and they're going to do that, aren't they? Love it. I just walked a bit further back towards the swing ride. Didn't think I'd be able to get a good view, but yeah, I'm not going to zoom in too far, but you can see a bit more of the structure there for having to stretch your arm. There's going to be a mess of track, isn't it? A beautiful mess of track. Yeah, I know they got the brake on it in that final turn. I wonder how long it's going to take them, because it can get quite windy in the winter here, in the autumn and winter in the UK. So yeah, I'm hoping we can get a better view round by Lost Kingdom. Because I want to see the oh, wait a minute. I reckon we'll be able to. So that's where the art swing is, right there. The old swing. People enjoying Flight of the Pterosaur, great family Vekoma. They're going to have so many coasters around here, aren't they? You've got Velociraptor, Flight of the Pterosaur, you're going to have Wild Swing here. It's actually a great view. I just wish the support was one there. But yeah, look, you even see the station building right here. Maybe I'm going to be able to sneak my camera around. But yeah, just look at that. Yeah, then you got the swing right there. It's just so colourful. You see that bar I was on about there? I love the colours. It looks like they're shields actually. You see the top of the ride there? Like mini shields. I really like that actually. And this is actually through to the construction site, so I'd be a bit careful here. Oh wow, just noticed the detail as well. A lot of zooming in here. You can see the brickwork at the bottom. I'm hoping that's real brickwork, but it could be some sort of, I don't know, not wallpaper, you know what I mean though, don't you? Some sort of pattern put on the wall. I'm hoping it's real, but you can see a lot of woodwork at the top there. So maybe it's not to save on money, but I can imagine this is a big investment for the park. It will pay off, I know for sure it will pay off, because everyone will be intrigued, but yeah. A lot of work going on the bottom half there. Look how close it is as well to the first drop. Wild Swing, it's the first drop of Flight of the Pterosaur. The dinosaur tail, I totally forgot that was there. I'm so happy that this park's progressing like this. It deserves everything it gets. It's won plenty of awards. Yes, it's a bit expensive to come into the park, but you're paying for all this wonderful theming, and finally part of the park is getting much needed love. As much as I loved Cobra in this area of the park, it needed the love, didn't it? All the theming, the freshened up look. I love what they're doing with the colour scheme for Raven, which formerly Cobra, I keep saying it, but yeah. This looks fantastic, doesn't it? I love the Viking theme. It's the same with Wild West. I think this one will fit a lot of theme parks around the world. I don't think it really matters what theme park it is. The Viking theme is absolutely amazing. It's just the colours, the artwork, the theming, the woodwork, all like the patterns, like the shields that you mentioned on the art swing there. There we go, Flight of the Pterosaur above me. I cannot wait to see that all complete. It's still got to wait a long time though. So I'm now just below the drop of Flight of the Pterosaur. We have a big dinosaur animatronic here. And then this way you can get a close-up look of Wild Swing. Yeah, look at that, I just love the arms, the rotating arms, the grey there. This looks so cool, doesn't it? It's that basic flat ride. It can't be that expensive, can it? But look at the patterns on that. It's not going to be a very good video because it's not going to focus right, but you can see the patterns on the supports there. Really good look, the heart of work there. It's a great location for it as you walk through Lost Kingdom. A bit of a closer look there. I think that might be the dining hall, I'm not sure. I think it's technically a feasting hall on the website. Don't know if that's the correct building, but you even see that the operator cabin down there. You see how the wood like struts out from the top in either way. I just love the look of it. Again, the Viking theme works so well for a theme park. I wonder how they're going to transition though from the Lost Kingdom music to this. There's got to be some sort of issue there maybe. I'm a big believer in having good transitions between that, and it all stems from the floor or the ground to the music to the trees, the plants. Everything matters in transitions, and because this is so close, I wonder how they're going to do it. But yeah, look at that. It's 12 metres. I think it goes up 12 metres. I'm not sure about the structure itself. But yeah, looks very interesting. See more buildings down there. I'm not. That might be the feasting hall down there. It could be toilets. It could be anything. But I'm not entirely sure. But I'm more interested in the ride itself at the moment, because I'm not too sure on all the details with what they're going to have in here in terms of food, the restaurants. But look at it, it's just fantastic. And on these walls here, it looks like they've got some new artwork. Right by Velociraptor. At least I think this is a bit of new artwork. You've got some wings there. So the ride names you know are Raven, you've got Drakon, and then you've got Wild Swing. I don't know if there's any names for any other like mini attractions, like kids rides. They're the three attractions we know of. So I'm going to have another look at this map. You're going to see this a lot. Opened it in May 2026. I'm not sure about that May 16th day. I've only seen attraction source at it, not the park itself. So I did have a look this morning. Yeah, I'm not sure, because the angle of they're sitting on that artwork, the people, it looks like they're sitting towards Lost Kingdom. But look at the theming. Even there, I hope it's true to life. That's actually true there. I don't know, is that flower? Are they flowers? You know where the shields are on the support arms? Just look at all the... Yeah, this artwork's amazing. If it looks anything close to this, I'm going to be so happy. Even bits like this, is that a fire? It looks like they're going to be re-theming the cars for Raven as well. Again, I'm not a massive fan of the choice of a Ghost Star Eurofighter with the shoulder restraints. Maybe they could have gone with that, but because of their target audience, it's not really for me, is it really? It's for their target audience, it's family. It's supposed to be family friendly. So I think the families want the over the shoulder restraints. Just a bit of peace of mind for the park as well. Maybe in the future they get more of a free ride, but again, it's a family park. So they've got to please their target audience. But look at this. I know they were working on Cobra Station when I was last here. Not a lot was really done, but they had a lot of walls up. Like the queue was rerouted a little bit. And of course, they've got rid of Magma. I think Magma, the drop tower, has gone to Creeley. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not sure where Edge has gone though. That's the problem. I'm not sure where that's gone. I think Edge was here, wasn't it? Then you have Magma here. It looks like some grass on top of the building there. I'm not sure. That's the station there. So I'm learning as we go, like a lot of people. So yeah, that looks like the station building. There might be some queue in there, I take it. That looks like it will be the feasting hall. Then you got the station for Raven. Just look at this. Do you know what this reminds me of here? Have you ever been to Epic Universe? I know it's fairly new. They got in the queue line for Hiccup's Wing Gliders. They have that sort of tarpaulin. It's not tarpaulin, but you know what I mean. It's the covering. And something else I forgot to mention is the play area. It looks like a play area there, right behind Drakon and Raven there. I just love the patterns. You know what I was on about the theming and how much I love it. It's this bit, it's just stuff like this. It makes all the difference. Same with the logo. Marketing's very important. I'm not a marketing mate. I don't have a degree in that sort of thing, but I know it's very important. Yeah, looks like the feasting hall here. Again, Viking fitting, brilliant. Yeah, but the music, that's going to be really important. I just cannot wait to hear what it's going to be like. Just managed to get another view here through the wall. Yeah, I'm trying not to damage my camera. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to be an entrance to the dining hall there or not. But this is where I am here about the gate, one of the main gates. It's probably where one of the main entrances from Lost Kingdom it is. But yeah, a lot of construction going on. I'm not an expert, so I'm just taking a look, just geeking out really. I think they're still installing that bit of track over there to the left where that crane is. So I've not actually walked that far from when I first started talking to you. But it's so different. It was just so bland before, wasn't it? You know, all the gritty. It wasn't a gritty area of the park. The rides, the Ghost Star bobsled Cobra was absolutely fantastic, and it probably still will be. But yeah, you can see. I'll tell you where I am. This is where the go-karts were. I take it that's where the accommodation's going to be, right round the back there. I'm not sure when that's going to open. I know they've got big plans, 2026, 2027. Here we are, Velociraptor. If you see my worries about transitions though, can't you? I like to think of both sides of the story, the good and the bad. It's so close. There's Welchring. And on the artwork, like I said, it looks like you're facing that way. I could be wrong. Not all artwork like that concept art, it's not always true. But most of it normally is, but yeah, it just gives you an idea. Oh, look at that. I think the lift hill. I'd never really noticed the lift hill on Raven hadn't been painted. They've done some of the track after, and it's like the middle part of the track they've done. Yeah, strange. Maybe they got that order of different things. Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Most of this wasn't here. They had like the structure of the buildings. They didn't really have any of the theming here when I was last here a few months ago. So they're getting on quick, aren't they? They're doing really well. So I'm now outside the park here at Paultons Park. I wish I could get on this road here, but I think it's just a service road right at the top of the car parks, and you can see a lot of the track for Drakon. Yeah, I really wish I could get closer. In there, is that the top of the lift hill, just above my finger there? It looks like something you'd guide a chain down. Yeah, I think that was the piece they installed this morning. Well, there's at least one more piece installed as well. In fact, you can see two there, can't you, actually? It's quite difficult to see because you've got edge over there, and there's a track just in front of the, if you look just in front of the edge, under the barbed wire, you can see another bit of track. I think there's at least two bits of main track installed, then the brake run, of course. Yeah, I thought you could be able to get closer than this, but unless you're parked off, yeah, and you're not really going to get closer. There's a massive crane there. So yeah, they're getting plenty of tractor installed, but it's not a massive ride, is it? So probably another couple of months. Probably just a total random guess, but yeah. It's been great having a look at Valgard around with the Vikings. There's still a lot to do, of course, lots of filming, lots of landscaping, but yeah, I look forward to it opening in May in 2026 next year. I will be here for the opening, hopefully. Normally I'm abroad in May time, I just don't know when, so yeah, I look forward to it opening next year. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.